as if reconsidering the day. A chair scrapes, someone hums off key. Morning never quite locks in. Heat arrives in pieces, shoulders first, then the back of the neck, then everywhere else at once you speak. I miss the start, catch the middle, lose the end. Wind rearranges nothing but insists on trying. Music shows up sideways, not loud, not shy, just misaligned. We move, pause, shift again, as if following rules that keep changing. Sweat gathers, dries, returns. No pattern learned, a laugh lands wrong, hangs, then works anyway. Double, then vanish. Clouds break the light, put it back differently each time. Evening doesn't close the day, it nudges it slightly off balance and leaves it there. The kind that blurs, edges melting off buildings, off thoughts. Ice clinks, then silence, then another sound nobody reacts to. I walk slower than the heat, it wins easily. Your voice comes in uneven, half sentences cut by smiles, by air, by nothing important. A scooter passes too close, then gone, leaving a thin line of noise that fades wrong. The day doesn't flow, it piles up, minute on minute, warm and careless. Somewhere music starts, not it doesn't soften, it thins like it's been used too much. Evening arrives sideways, not an ending, just another angle. We stay because leaving would feel too deliberate, and this state never asked to be finished. Morning slips past noon without checking in. Sun already loud, but unfocused. A towel dries on the railing, never fully. Corner stiff with salt, the middle still damp. We eat something sweet, standing up, juice running down wrist. Nobody reaches for a sink. The heat doesn't settle, it pulses. Backs off, comes back sideways. You hum a melody, use it, replace it with another. Neither one stays. Palm leaves argue with the wind. Short bursts, long pauses, no clear winner. A beat appears late, now we're expected. Low, soft, almost lazy. We follow it wrong, step too early, then too slow, then give up counting. Time feels folded, minutes overlapping, some repeating, some missing entirely. A cloud breaks the light, sharp, clean, then gone, leaving everything brighter than before. We sit, stand, move again, for no reason we remember. Salt crust on skin, flakes off returns. Summer right in and rewriting itself. Laughter slips out, uneven cuts the air, then disappears before it lands. The afternoon stretches thin, edges warm, center drifting. Music thickens, not louder, just closer, like it learned our pace. We lean into it, not dancing, not still, balanced somewhere careless. Ice melts too fast, drinks dilute, plans do the same. The sky starts changing, almost shy about it. Blue loosening into softer colors. Nothing peaks, nothing drops, the day just exhales. Slow and long. When evening finally cools the air, it doesn't erase the heat, it mixes with it. We stay in that blend, sun not gone, night not ready, letting the rhythm wander, lose its shape, and find it again when it feels like it. day starts crooked, light slipping past the curtains, missing the floor, finding the wall instead. Someone pours water, spills a little, doesn't clean it up, lets it disappear on its own. Heat rises fast and backs off like you forgot something. You walk in, walk out, leave the door half open. The air changes shape, a distant beat exists not here, but close enough to pull at the room. We talk in fragments, sentences break, restart and early. Meaning survives anyway. Skin warms, then cools, then warms again, never settling. Shadows don't move smoothly, they jump, pause, stretch too far. Time slips out of order. Later comes early, early stays late. Music leans forward, falls back, finds balance, loses it again. We sway, stop, laugh at nothing, pick it up wrong. The sun lowers unevenly, color draining, then returning, then gone. Night doesn't arrive clean, it seeps in through gaps we didn't know were there. Nothing ends, it just drifts sideways into whatever comes The sun comes in sideways, misses the clock, lands on the floor, too early or too late. Hard to tell, someone left the radio on, volume low, signal half broken, voices melting into air. Heat builds, then collapses, then builds again, like it can't remember what it was doing. We move through the house slowly, doors open, doors ignored, bare feet learning the temperature one step at a time. You say you're hungry, change your mind, take a bite anyway. Decision delayed, satisfied enough. Outside, palm shadows shake, not in rhythm, just reacting to whatever passes through. A breeze cut short, comes back longer, wraps around the day, then lets go. Music slips in late, bass first, soft and wide, everything else catching up at its own speed. We don't match it, we don't fight it, we let it lean and lean with it. Sweat gathers, vanishes, returns somewhere new. Heat rewriting the body without asking. Time feels uneven, minutes clump together, then scattered. No clean edges, nothing counted twice. A cloud blocks the sun for exactly long enough to matter, then disappears, leaving more light than before. We laugh out of sync, one starts, the other finishes, neither explains. Drink smelled ice gives up, flavors thin out, still good, still cold enough. We laugh out of sync, one starts, The sky wakes up in layers, blue stacked on lighter blue. No clear beginning, just enough light to notice. I step outside too early, air still undecided. Cool in one breath, warm in the next. Someone drags a chair. The sound lasts longer than the action, like an echo that overslept. Heat doesn't settle, it wanders, touches. Let's go. You say something simple, it lands heavy. Not because of meaning, because of timing. Palm leaves shake, then freeze as if the wind lost interest. A rhythm floats nearby, not synced, not lost, just passing through. We move around it, sometimes inside, sometimes late, sometimes ahead. Sweat shows up without warning, disappears before it matters. Clouds interrupt the sun, not gently, quick cut, slide edited on the fly. Minutes don't agree, one stretches, another collapses. No one keeps score. Music bends tempo, breathing in, breathing out, never holding. We laughed and stopped suddenly, like we heard ourselves from a distance. The afternoon tilts, shadows lean, colors deepen unevenly. Nothing builds toward anything, it just keeps happening. Slightly misaligned and bright. When evening finally softens the air, it doesn't cool the day, it refines it. We remain inside the leftover warmth, letting the sound drift loose, shake and return whenever it feels right. Sunlight spills across the porch, not evenly, one board brighter than the rest. Like it chose favorites, the air smells like citrus and warm wood. Something simple that makes staying feel easy. We sit with nothing planned, cups sweating onto the table. Rings of water, mapping time better than clocks. A dog barks somewhere far away, then stops. The silence that follows feels intentional. You kick off your sandals, stand still inside them. Promise to clean later, knowing you won't. The heat settles, not heavy, not light. drifts in from a neighbor's place. Bass softened by distance, melody missing pieces, still recognizable. We talk slowly, leave gaps, fill some, let others stay open. A breeze cuts through suddenly, lifts hair, moves curtains, then disappears like it changed its mind. The sky stays wide and blue, longer than expected. Afternoon stretching beyond its usual shape. We shift positions, chair to floor, floor to step. Movement guided by comfort, not reason. Cold fruit, bitten straight from the rind. Juice on wrist, sticky, worth it. Time slides, not forward, not back, just sideways. Minutes leaning into each other. When the rhythm settles in, it's slow, rounded, patient, like it learned from waves. We sway a little, stop, start again, never counting. Shadows grow longer, then blur, edges losing confidence. The day doesn't announce change, it just adjusts the temperature, a fraction at a time. Evening arrives quietly, bringing softer colors and slower breath. Nothing needs to end, nothing needs to begin. We let the sound carry the warmth just a bit longer, until night feels ready enough to stay. Sun drops fast, then slows down, like it changed its mind halfway. The street smells sweet fruit, hot asphalt, salt carried from somewhere unseen. I count steps wrong, lose the number, keep walking anyway. You're ahead, then beside me, then not. Distance behaving strangely today. A breeze cuts through, sharp then warm again, never committing. Music leaks from an open window, out of tune, out of time, perfect because of it. We talk over each other, pause, start again. No one apologizes. Sweat gathers, disappears, returns in new places, mapping the heat. Clouds slide past uneven, one fast, one slow. The sky refusing symmetry, bass shows up late, soft around the edges, more suggestion than command. We move in half decisions, hips and surfy, hesitate, shoulders finish the thought. Ice melts too quickly, drinks taste watered down. Nobody minds. Stretches thin, then snaps back, then loosens again, like elastic left in the sun. Laughter cuts in, short, unexpected, gone before it lands. The light turns heavy gold, thickening into orange color, slowing everything down. Nothing peaks, nothing resolves. The day just shifts, angle by angle, when night finally cools the air. It doesn't replace the heat, it mixes with it. We stay there between warm and less warm, letting the rhythm wander off and come back whenever it wants. Slipping through the window, palms outside barely moving. The day already tastes like night. We leave the doors unlocked, sand still clinging to our feet, music playing from a speaker that's seen better days but sounds perfect right now. Your hair smells like ocean and cheap sunscreen, a combination I won't forget. Even when I try, we don't rush this afternoon. The sun is high and patient, like it knows we'll stay a while. Cold drinks sweating in our hands, ice melting faster than plans. Every laugh slightly delayed by heat and happiness. There's a rhythm in the background, not loud, not shy, just steady enough to keep us swaying without calling it dancing. You talk about nothing important, I listen anyway. The way you pause between sentences feels intentional, even if it isn't. The sky slowly shifts color, blue stretching in the softer tones. Time loosens its grip without telling us why. When the bass finally sinks in, low and round, it feels like the tide pulling gently, not asking, just arriving. We move close enough for romance, but for balance, bare skin, catching the breeze, all drying in thin white lines. This moment doesn't need a peak, it doesn't want one. It wants to stay open, sun faded and repeating. Somewhere people are hurrying, checking clocks, counting hours. But here, everything agrees to slow down as evening leans in. Lights flicker on one by one, like they're unsure whether they're needed yet. edges melting off buildings of thoughts. Ice clinks, then silence, then another sound nobody reacts to. I walk slower than the heated wind. Easily your voice comes in uneven, half sentences cut by smiles, by air, by nothing important. A scooter passes too close, then gone, leaving a thin line of noise that fades wrong. The day doesn't flow, it piles up, minute on minute, warm and careless. Somewhere music starts, not where we are, but close enough to borrow its shape. Fades, drifts and disappears, then returns, lower, rounder, less sure of itself. We sit, stand, change positions, forget why. Do it again, forget why. Do it again. Salt on skin, not poetic, just there. Dry and fast, time jumps ahead, then stalls like it's unsure how much to give us. Nothing moves, nothing moves, nothing moves, nothing moves. Nothing builds, nothing drops, things just shift slightly again. When the light dulls, it doesn't soften, it thins, like it's been used too much. Oh, evening arrives sideways, not an ending, just another angle. We stay because leaving would feel too deliberate, and this day never asked to be finished. The sun climbs slowly like it's not in a hurry. Light spilling across the floor through thin white curtains. We move barefoot from room to room, leaving doors open to let the day wander in. Outside the ocean hums a low, endless note that blends easily with the rhythm in our heads. You lean against the counter, skin warm from the morning, smiling without a reason, or maybe with too many. Fruit on the table, sweet, overripe, juice running down our hands, nobody reaching for napkins. The hours stretch wide, elastic and forgiving, nothing to catch up to, nowhere we're late for. A breeze lifts the air, carrying salt and sound, a distant laugh, a passing engine. Life happening but not demanding attention. Life happening but not demanding attention. When the beat fades in like warm sand. And the heat finally exhales. The music keeps us floating between what wasn't and whatever comes next. And builds again like it can't remember what it was doing. We move through the house slowly, doors open, doors ignored, bare feet learning the temperature one step at a time. You say you're hungry, change your mind, take a bite anyway. Decision delayed, satisfied enough. Outside, palm shadows shake, not in rhythm, just reacting to whatever through. A breeze cut short comes back longer, wraps around the day, then let's go. Music slips in late bass first, soft and wide. Everything else catching up at its own speed. We don't match it, we don't fight it, we let it lean and lean with it. Sweat gathers, vanishes, returns somewhere new. Heat rewriting the body without asking. Time feels uneven, minutes clump together, then scatter. No clean edges, nothing counted twice. A cloud blocks the sun for exactly long enough to matter, then disappears, leaving more light than before. We laugh out of sync. One starts, the other finishes. Neither explains. Drinks met, ice gives up. Flavors thin out, still good, still cold enough. The afternoon drags, then suddenly releases, letting hours slip forward without warning. Music thickens, not louder, closer, as if the air learned how to hold it. We sway, stop, shift, wait, forget why we moved. Remember again. The sky loosens its color, blue stretched thin, edges warming slowly without permission. Nothing arrives, nothing leaves, things just rearrange slightly again and again. When evening cools the surface, but not the core, the day doesn't end, it softens. We stay in that softness, sun still present, night right, not convincing, letting the rhythm drift, lose focus, come back whenever it wants. The day opens wide, too bright to look at directly, so we squint and laugh it off. A bowl of fruit on the table, color doing most of the talking, juice on fingers, sweet and careless. The air sticks, then let's go. Humidity learning our names. We walk without destination, sand finding its way into places it shouldn't, but always does. You stop mid-sentence to watch a kite struggle, then succeed. That feels important somehow. Music drifts from a beach bar, not meant for us, but willing to share a few seconds at a time. The sun presses down, then eases up, like it's testing how much we can hold. We move in short bursts, stillness filling the gaps, conversation bending around it. Salt dries on skin, leaves pale traces, temporary but confident. A cloud slides in late, softens everything, then moves on. No apology. Time loosens our sack in the middle, edges blur, nobody straightens them. When the bass finally settles in, it's slow, rounded, patient, like something learned from time. We sway off center, catch ourselves, don't bother correcting. Cold water shocks the heat for a second, then warmth wins again. Laughter comes uneven, cuts through, then disappears before anyone explains it. The light changes color slowly, as if practicing restraint. Gold turning softer then deeper. Nothing asks for attention, nothing demands a moment. Everything just offers itself and waits. As evening lowers the temperature by degrees we barely notice, the sound keeps us floating between sunburn and relief. We stay inside that space where summer hasn't decided whether to end or begin again, and let it take as long as it wants. light spilling across the floor through thin white curtains. We move barefoot from room to room, leaving doors open to let the day wander in. Outside the ocean hums a low, endless note that blends easily with the rhythm in our heads. You lean against the counter, skin warm from the morning, smiling without a reason, or maybe with too many. Fruit on the table, sweet overripe juice running down our hands, nobody reaching for napkins. The hours stretch wide, elastic and forgiving, nothing to catch up to. Nowhere we're late for a breeze lifts the air, carrying salt and sound. A distant laugh, a passing engine, life happening, but not demanding attention. When the beat fades in, soft and rounded, it feels like shade after too much sun. We sway without thinking, weight shifting, breath matching, not quite dancing, not quite still. Shadows shorten and begin to grow again. Time turning over like warm sand. This isn't a moment to remember, it's one to stay inside until it changes on its own. As the light softens and the heat finally exhales, the music keeps us floating between what was and whatever comes next. The day starts crooked, lights slipping past the curtains, missing the floor, finding the wall instead. Someone pours water, spills a little, doesn't clean it up, lets it disappear on its own. Heat rises fast, then backs off like it forgot something. You walk in, walk out, leave the door half open. The air changes shape, a distant beat exists not here, but close enough to pull at the root. We talk in fragments, sentences break, restart, and early meaning survives anyway. Skin warms, then cools, then warms again, never settling. Shadows don't move smoothly, they jump, pause, stretch too far. loses it again. We sway. Stop, laugh at nothing, pick it up, roll. Sun lowers unevenly, color draining, then returning, then gone. Night doesn't arrive clean, it seeps in through gaps we didn't know were there. Nothing ends, it just drifts. Into whatever comes next. Into whatever comes next. The day opens wide, too bright to look at directly, so we squint and laugh it off. A bowl of fruit on the table, color doing most of the talking, juice on fingers sweet and careless. The air sticks, then lets go. Humidity learning our names. We walk without destination, sand finding its way into places it shouldn't, but always does. You stop mid-sentence to watch a kite struggle, then succeed. That feels important somehow. Music drifts from a beach bar, not meant for us, but willing to share a few seconds at a time. The sun presses down, then eases up, like it's testing how much we can hold. We move in short bursts, stillness filling the gaps, conversation bending around it. Salt dries on skin, leaves pale traces, temporary but confident. A cloud slides in late, softens everything, then moves on. No apology. Time loosens hours, sag in the middle, edges blur, nobody straightens them. When the bass finally settles in, it's low, rounded, patient, like something learned from tides. We sway off center, catch ourselves, don't bother correcting. Cold water shocks the heat for a second, then warmth wins again. Laughter comes uneven, cuts through, then disappears before anyone explains it. The light changes color slowly, as if practicing restraint. Gold turning softer, then deeper. Nothing asks for attention, nothing demands a moment. Everything just offers itself and waits. As evening lowers the temperature by degrees we barely notice, the sound keeps us floating. coffee gone cold. Someone laughing downstairs, too loud, too early. I miss a step, then another. The day doesn't line up and that feels right. He comes in waves, not steady, not polite. And now like breathing but forgetting the count. You talk fast and start again. Change the ending halfway through. I follow, then don't. Shadows jump, not slide. Clouds cut the light, then leave it unfinished. Music drops in sideways late. A beat behind bass wobbling like it's finding its footing. We move wrong on purpose. Hips pause, shoulders answer. Feet catch up later. Salt sticks, sweat dry. Shirt on, shirt off. Decision postponed. Time stutters, skips, repeats a minute. Then let's three go at once. Fixes it. It works like this. Evening doesn't arrive, it interrupts. Orange, then pink, then gone. The track never settles, it tilts, leans, keeps us slightly off balance. When night finally shows up, it doesn't close anything. It just changes the temper. He settles in early, rests on our shoulders like it plans to stay. We let the fan run all day, not for the cool, just for the movement. Shutters half closed, light cutting the room in a slow-moving shapes. Nothing sharp, nothing urgent. You stretch out on the floor, counting cracks in the ceiling, saying you're bored, but smiling when you say it. Somewhere a radio plays a song we don't recognize. It drifts in and out like it's undecided. Too cold water on bare skin. A quiet shock, then relief. Simple pleasures done slowly. The afternoon loosens, softens around the edges. Even our thoughts feel sun-bleached when the bass finally rolls in, low and easy. It doesn't change the mood, it confirms it. We move just enough to feel alive, just enough to feel the day passing through us. No plans form, no promises slip out. We let the hours pass without naming them. As clouds gather far away, the light turns golden deeper. as if reconsidering the day. A chair scrapes, someone hums off key. Morning never quite locks in. Heat arrives in pieces, shoulders first, then the back of the neck, then everywhere else at once you speak. I miss the start, catch the middle, lose the end. Wind rearranges nothing but insists on trying. Music shows up sideways, not loud, not shy, just misaligned. We move, pause, shift again, as if following rules that keep changing. Sweat gathers, dries, returns. No pattern learned, a laugh lands wrong, hangs, then works anyway. Minutes double, then vanish. Clouds break the light, put it back differently each time. Evening doesn't close the day, it nudges it slightly off balance and leaves it there. Late afternoon, the kind that blurs, edges melting off buildings, off thoughts. Ice clinks, then silence, then another sound nobody reacts to. I walk slower than the heat, it wins easily. Your voice comes in uneven, half sentences cut by smiles, by air, by nothing important. A scooter passes too close, then gone, leaving a thin line of noise that fades wrong. The day doesn't flow, it piles up, minute on minute, warm and careless. Somewhere music starts, not where we are, but close enough to borrow its shape. Bass drifts, then disappears, then returns, lower rounder, less sure of itself. We sit, stand, change positions, forget why, do it again. Salt on skin, not poetic, just there, drying fast. Time When the light dulls, it doesn't soften, it thins like it's been used to. Much evening arrives sideways, not an ending, just another angle. We stay because leaving would feel too deliberate, and this state never asked to be finished. Morning slips past noon without checking in. Sun already loud, but unfocused. A towel dries on the railing, never fully. Corner stiff with salt, the middle still damp. We eat something sweet, standing up, juice running down wrist. Nobody reaches for a sink. The heat doesn't settle, it pulses. Backs off, comes back sideways. You hum a melody, use it, replace it with another. Neither one stays. Palm leaves argue with the wind. Short bursts, long pauses, no clear winner. A beat appears late, not where expected. Low, soft, almost lazy. We follow it wrong, step too early, then too slow, then give up counting. Time feels folded, minutes overlapping, some repeating, some missing entirely. A cloud breaks the light, sharp, clean, then gone, leaving everything brighter than before. We sit, stand, move again, for no reason we remember. Salt crust on skin, flakes off returns. Summer right in and rewriting itself. Laughter slips out, uneven cuts the air, then disappears before it lands. The afternoon stretches thin, edges warm, center drifting. Music thickens, not louder, just closer, like it learned our pace. We lean into it, not dancing, not still, balanced somewhere careless. Ice melts too fast, drinks dilute, plans do the same. The sky starts changing, almost shy about it. Blue loosening into softer colors. Nothing peaks, nothing drops, the day just exhales. Slow and long. When evening finally cools the air, it doesn't erase the heat, it mixes with it. We stay in that blend, sun not gone, night not ready, letting the rhythm wander, lose its shape, and find it again when it feels like it. day starts crooked, light slipping past the curtains, missing the floor, finding the wall instead. Someone pours water, spills a little, doesn't clean it up, lets it disappear on its own. Heat rises fast and backs off like it forgot something. You walk in, walk out, leave the door half open. The air changes shape, a distant beat exists not here, but close enough to pull at the room. We talk in fragments, sentences break, restart and early. Meaning survives anyway. Skin warms, then cools, then warms again, never settling. Shadows don't move smoothly, they jump, pause, stretch too far. Time slips out of order. Later comes early, early stays late. Music leans forward, falls back, finds balance, loses it again. We sway, stop, laugh at nothing, pick it up wrong. The sun lowers unevenly, color draining, then returning, then gone. Night doesn't arrive clean, it seeps in through gaps we didn't know were there. Nothing ends, it just drifts sideways into whatever comes next. The sun comes in sideways, misses the clock, lands on the floor, too early or too late. Hard to tell, someone left the radio on, volume low, signal half broken, voices melting into air. Heat builds, then collapses, then builds again, like it can't remember what it was doing. We move through the house slowly, doors open, doors ignored, bare feet learning the temperature one step at a time. You say you're hungry, change your mind, take a bite anyway. Decision delayed, satisfied enough. Outside, palm shadows shake, not in rhythm, just reacting to whatever passes through. A breeze cut short, comes back longer, wraps around the day, then lets go. Music slips in late, bass first, soft and wide, everything else catching up at its own speed. We don't match it, we don't fight it, we let it lean and lean with it. Sweat gathers, vanishes, returns somewhere new. Heat rewriting the body without asking. Time feels uneven, minutes clump together, then scattered. No clean edges, nothing counted twice. A cloud blocks the sun for exactly long enough to matter, then disappears, leaving more light than before. We laugh out of sync, one starts, the other finishes, neither explains. Drink smelled ice gives up, flavors thin out, still good, still cold enough. We laugh out of sync, one starts, say stop, shift, wait, forget why we moved. Remember again. The sky loosens its color, blue stretch thin, edges warming slowly without permission. Nothing arrives, nothing leaves, things just rearrange slightly again and again. When evening cools the surface, but not the core, the day doesn't end, it softens. We stay in that softness, sun still present, night not convincing, letting the rhythm drift, lose focus, come back whenever it wants. The sky wakes up in layers, blue stacked on lighter blue. No clear beginning, just enough light to notice. I step outside too early, air still undecided. Cool in one breath, warm in the next. Someone drags a chair, the sound lasts longer than the action, like an echo that overslept. Heat doesn't settle, it wanders, touches. Let's go. You say something simple, it lands heavy, not because of meaning, because of timing. Palm leaves shake, then freeze as if the wind lost interest. A rhythm floats nearby, not synced, not lost, just passing through. We move around it, sometimes inside, sometimes late, sometimes ahead. Sweat shows up without warning, disappears before it matters. Clouds interrupt the sun, not gently, quick cut, slide edited on the fly. Minutes don't agree, one stretches, another collapses, no one keeps score. Music bends tempo, breathing in, breathing out, never holding. We laughed and stopped suddenly, like we heard ourselves from a distance. The afternoon tilts, shadows lean, colors deepen unevenly. Nothing builds toward anything, it just keeps happening. Slightly misaligned and bright. When evening finally softens the air, across the porch. Not evenly, one board brighter than the rest. Like it chose favorites, the air smells like citrus and warm wood. Something simple that makes staying feel easy. We sit with nothing planned, cups sweating onto the table. Rings of water, mapping time better than clocks. A dog barks somewhere far away, then stops. The silence that follows feels intentional. You kick off your sandals, stand still inside them. Promise to clean later, knowing you won't. The heat settles, not heavy, not light, just close enough to remind us where we are. Music drifts in from a neighbor's place. Bass softened by distance, melody missing pieces. Still recognizable, we talk slowly, leave gaps. Fill some, let others stay open. A breeze cuts through suddenly, lifts hair, moves curtains, then disappears like it changed its mind. The sky stays wide and blue, longer than expected. Afternoon stretching beyond its usual shape. We shift positions, chair to floor, floor to step. Movement guided by comfort, not reason. Cold fruit, bitten straight from the rind. Juice on wrist, sticky, worth it. Time slides, not forward, not back, just sideways. Minutes leaning into each other. When the rhythm settles in, it's slow, rounded, patient, like it learned from waves. We sway a little, stop, start again, never counting. Shadows grow longer, then blur, edges losing confidence. The day doesn't announce change, it just adjusts the temperature, a fraction at a time. Evening arrives quietly, bringing softer colors and slower breath. Nothing needs to end, nothing needs to begin. We let the sound carry the warmth just a bit longer, until night feels ready enough to stay. Sun drops fast, then slows down, like it changed its mind halfway. The street smells sweet fruit, hot asphalt, salt carried from somewhere unseen. I count steps wrong, lose the number, keep walking anyway. You're ahead, then beside me, then not. Distance behaving strangely today. A breeze cuts through, sharp then warm again, never committing. Music leaks from an open window, out of tune, out of time, perfect because of it. We talk over each other, pause, start again. No one apologizes. Sweat gathers, disappears, returns. A new place suggestion, then command. We move in half decisions, hips and surfy, hesitate, shoulders finish the thought. Ice melts too quickly, drinks taste watered down. Nobody mind. Time stretches thin, then snaps back, then loosens again. Like elastic left in the sun, laughter cuts in. Short, unexpected, gone before it lands. The light turns heavy gold, thickening into orange color, slowing everything down. Nothing peaks, nothing resolves. The day just shifts, angle by angle, when night finally cools the air. It doesn't replace the heat, it mixes with it. We stay there between warm and less warm, letting the rhythm wander off and come back whenever it wants. Slipping through the window, palms outside barely moving. The day already tastes like night. We leave the doors unlocked, sand still clinging to our feet. Music playing from a speaker that's seen better days, but sounds perfect right now. Your hair smells like ocean and cheap sunscreen, a combination I won't forget. Even when I try, we don't rush this afternoon. The sun is high and patient, like it knows we'll stay a while. Cold drinks sweating in our hands, ice melting faster than plans. Every laugh slightly delayed by heat and happiness. There's a rhythm in the background, not loud, not shy, just steady enough to keep us swaying without calling it dancing. You talk about nothing important, I listen anyway. The way you pause between sentences feels intentional, even if it isn't. The sky slowly shifts color, blue stretching in the softer tones. Time loosens its grip without telling us why. When the bass finally sinks in, low and round, it feels like the tide pulling gently, not asking, just arriving. We move close enough for romance, but for balance, bare skin, catching the breeze face all drying in thin white lines. This moment doesn't need a peak, it doesn't want one. It wants to stay open, sun faded and repeating. Somewhere people are hurrying, checking clocks, counting hours. But here, everything agrees to slow down as evening leans in. Lights flicker on one by one, like they're unsure whether they're needed yet. The track keeps looping, not because it's stuck, but because it fits this exact speed of living. If tomorrow comes early, we won't notice. We'll still be here, half awake, half summer, letting the sound carry the heat a little longer. Late afternoon, the kind that blurs, edges melting off buildings of thoughts. Ice clinks, then silence, then another sound nobody reacts to. I walk slower than the heated wind. Easily your voice comes in uneven, half sentences cut by smiles, by air, by nothing important. A scooter passes too close, then gone, leaving a thin line of noise that fades wrong. The day doesn't flow, it piles up, minute on minute, warm and careless. Somewhere music starts, not where we are, but close enough to borrow its shape. Fades, drifts and disappears, then returns lower around her, less sure of itself. We sit, stand, change positions, forget why. Do it again, forget why. Do it again. Salt on skin, not poetic, just there. Dry and fast, time jumps ahead, then stalls like it's unsure how much to give us. Nothing moves, nothing moves, nothing moves, nothing builds, nothing drops, things just shift slightly again. When the light dulls, it doesn't soften, it thins, like it's been used too much. Oh, evening arrives sideways, not an ending, just another angle. We stay because leaving would feel too deliberate, and this day never asked to be finished. The sun climbs slowly like it's not in a hurry. Light spilling across the floor through thin white curtains. We move barefoot from room to room, leaving doors open to let the day wander. catch up to know where we're late for. A breeze lifts the air, carrying salt and sound. A distant laugh, a passing engine. Life happening but not demanding attention. Life happening but not demanding attention. When the beat fades in, soft and rounded, it feels like shade after too much sun. We sway without thinking, weight shifting, breath matching, not quite dancing, not quite still. Shadows short and then begin to grow again. Time turning over like warm sand. This isn't a moment to remember, it's one to stay inside until it changes on its own. As the light softens and the heat finally exhales, the music keeps us floating between what wasn't and whatever comes next. days, letting hours slip forward without warning. Music thickens, not louder, closer, as if the air learned how to hold it. We sway, stop, shift, wait, forget why we moved, remember again. The sky loosens its color, blue stretched thin, edges warming slowly without permission. Nothing arrives, nothing leaves, things just rearrange slightly again and again. When evening cools the surface, but not the core, the day doesn't end, it softens. We stay in that softness, sun still present, night not convincing, letting the rhythm drift, lose focus, come back whenever it wants. The day opens wide, too bright to look at directly, so we squint and laugh it off. A bowl of fruit on the table, color doing most of the talking, juice on fingers, sweet and careless. The air sticks, then lets go. Humidity learning our names. We walk without destination, sand finding its way into places it shouldn't, but always does. You stop mid-sentence to watch a kite struggle, then succeed. That feels important somehow. Music drifts from a beach bar, not meant for us, but willing to share a few seconds at a time. The sun presses down, then eases up, like it's testing how much we can hold. We move in short bursts, stillness filling the gaps, conversation bending around it. Salt dries on skin, leaves pale traces, temporary but confident. A cloud slides in late, softens everything, then moves on, no apology. Time loosens our sack in the middle, edges blur, nobody straightens them. When the bass finally settles in, it's slow, rounded, patient, like something learned from time. We sway off center, catch ourselves, don't bother correcting. Cold water shocks the heat for a second, then warmth wins again. Laughter comes uneven, cuts through, then disappears before anyone explains it. The light changes color slowly, as if practicing restraint. Gold turning softer, then deeper. Nothing asks for attention, nothing demands a moment. Everything just offers itself and waits. As evening lowers the temperature by degrees we barely notice, the sound keeps us floating between day starts crooked, lights slipping past the curtains, missing the floor, finding the wall instead. Someone pours water, spills a little, doesn't clean it up, lets it disappear on its own. Heat rises fast, then backs off like it forgot something. You walk in, walk out, leave the door half open. The air changes shape, a distant beat exists not here, but close enough to pull at the root. We talk in fragments, sentences break, restart, and early meaning survives anyway. Skin warms then cools, then warms again, never settling. Don't move smoothly, they jump, pause, stretch too far. Time slips out of order, later comes early stays late. Music leans forward, falls back, finds balance, loses it again. We swear just drifts. The day opens wide, too bright to look at directly, so we squint and laugh it off. A bowl of fruit on the table, color doing most of the talking, juice on fingers sweet and careless. The air sticks then lets go, humidity learning our names. We walk without destination, sand finding its way into places it shouldn't, but always does. You stop mid-sentence to watch a kite struggle, then succeed. That feels important somehow. Music drifts from a beach bar, not meant for us, but willing to share a few seconds at a time. The sun presses down, then eases up, like it's testing how much we can hold. We move in short bursts, stillness filling the gaps, conversation bending around it. Salt dries on skin, leaves pale traces, temporary, but energy. Time loosens our sag in the middle, edges blur, nobody straightens them. When the bass finally settles in, it's low, rounded, patient, like something learned from tides. We sway off center, catch ourselves, don't bother correcting. Cold water shocks the heat for a second, then warmth wins again. Laughter comes uneven, cuts through, then disappears before anyone explains it. The light changes color slowly, as if practicing restraint. Gold turning softer, then deeper. Nothing asks for attention, nothing demands a moment. Everything just offers itself and waits. As evening lowers the temperature by degrees we barely notice, the sound keeps us floating between sunburn and relief. We stay inside that space where summer hasn't decided whether to end or begin again, and let it take as long as it sun already hot, coffee gone cold. Someone laughing downstairs, too loud, too early. I miss a step, then another. The day doesn't line up and that feels right. Heat comes in waves, not steady, not polite. And out like breathing, but forgetting the count. You talk fast and start again. Change the ending halfway through. I follow, then don't. Shadows jump, not slide. Clouds cut the light, then leave it unfinished. Music drops in sideways late, a beat behind bass wobbling like it's finding its footing. We move wrong on purpose, hips pause, shoulders answer, feet catch up later. Salt stick, sweat dry, shirt on, shirt off, decision postponed. Time stutters, skips, repeats a minute, then lets three go at once. Fixes it. It works like this. Evening doesn't arrive, it interrupts. Orange, then pink, then gone. The track never settles, it tilts, leans, keeps us slightly off balance. When night finally shows up, it doesn't close anything. It just changes the temper. settles in early, rests on our shoulders like it plans to stay. We let the fan run all day, not for the cool, just for the movement. Shutters half closed, light cut in the room in a slow-moving shapes. Nothing sharp, nothing urgent. You stretch out on the floor, counting cracks in the ceiling, saying you're bored, but smiling when you say it. Somewhere a radio plays a song we don't recognize. It drifts in and out like it's undecided to. Cold water on bare skin, a quiet shock, then relief. Simple pleasures done slowly. The afternoon loosens, softens around the edges. Even our thoughts feel sun-bleached when the bass finally rolls in, low and easy. It doesn't change the mood, it confirms it. We move just enough to feel alive, just enough to feel the day passing through us. No plans form, no promises slip out. We let the hours pass without naming them, as clouds gather far away. The light turns golden, deeper, then less certain. Music stays warm even as evening approaches.